So what's it like working in the office?
It's awesome.
It's fantastic.
I love it. It's fun.
Staff is awesome.
It's great.
Coworkers, like the bar is set high, with a couple of exceptions.
Everybody's very happy.
But they're a little bit crazy.
I know.
Banter going on.
Staff meetings are kind of like a party.
Joke around a lot.
It's noisy, it's crazy.
The sweetest gaggle of motley crew you can imagine.
It's an insane place.
I've been here for 21 years. You never know what to expect. It's a long time to be on staff.
I often say to people, if you want to work, don't come to work.
One thing about Terry is every so often he'll laugh, and you don't know when the laugh is gonna end. It peters and keeps going, and then you're like, over? Nope, not quite over.
Hearing laughter from the office, not knowing what's happening.
Oh, he's great to work with. Really wants all of us to succeed. Make sure we're doing well.
We get to see him in a lot of different lights. Visionary, pastor, mentor, friend.
Boom, pow, there he is.
He's loud.
Man's mind runs continually.
Got the panoramic view.
It's like drinking from a fire hydrant.
Makes his thoughts known to us.
Hold on to your seat.
He's the one that has to pay attention to the forest, when we get to pay attention to the trees.
A lot of fun.
Singing, celebration.
Terry's a cheerleader. People might not know that about Terry. Kind. He gives us freedom to do what we need to do in our ministries without a lot of hovering.
He lets us lead, and that's the trappings of a great leader.
He only asks one thing of us, and that is to make it so.
That's the way it goes down.
Canadian. Sweet.
Essential oils, new age potions.
There's always some oil being pushed into the air.
Amanda is warm and cozy, just like her office.
Comfortable chairs, the scents.
Sauna-esque, yes.
You want to camp out. Does she go home? I mean, maybe she stays there overnight. I don't know.
I can't say that she's blonde. I won't go there.
I mean, like a non-brunette.
Ixnay on the on-blay jokes.
She said, we couldn't go there.
Yeah, don't go there.
She's got a great heart for the church.
Love her.
She is passionate about everything she does. It comes through.
She really genuinely loves people. She loves the body of Christ.
So people want to join in whatever it is she's promoting. I love that about her.
Breath of fresh air. Just stepsister.
She also told us no blonde jokes.
Mr. Steve Mann.
Silly.
He's funny. He's got this real dry sense of humor.
Comes up behind you, stares, until you turn around and you're kind of like, oh.
I've always seen something in Steve, and I continue to look. I will continue looking.
I love him.
Kind of like a brother. We joke like a brother.
I love his passion for the youth of the church and the youth of the community.
Always count on him to get me receipts in a timely-ish manner.
Burly, rough, but with a gentle spirit inside. Yeah, get M&M.
Well, Stephanie's been here a long time.
My Stephanie.
One of my best friends.
She's the go-to girl.
Decades, actually.
Cheerful.
It's just warm and bubbly and fun.
Steph's always chattering.
The life of the party.
Her life is like a journal that is just open to everybody.
She creates the messes, I clean them up.
Solid. Sister, friend.
And I can rely on her, count on her.
Deep, warm.
Sweet, bubbly.
Funny.
The long game that Steph and Maria have for this church and the children in this church is inspiring.
Other than being lead pastor, I think she's done every job here.
Maria.
Positive presence in the office.
Like the staff mom.
Sweet. Funny.
Very detail-oriented.
For being so young, she is so wise.
Maria.
Abusive older sister.
Organized. Wow.
The juxtaposition between Maria and Stephanie is just hilarious.
Not my BFF, best friend forever. She is my PIC partner in crime. That's bigger, it's better.
She's Stephanie's other half.
Because they really are symbiotic.
Together, we have one good brain.
Maybe more than just the right hand. Maybe the right and half of the left.
Like 80% of that brain is Maria's. I've got the other, whatever leftover percentage that is. That's what I've got.
If you add Stephanie to Maria, you add Maria to Stephanie, you essentially get like a superhero.
She's incredibly gifted.
I think what people don't know about Maria is how much she loves all people, not just kids. She is a minister to people. I love that about her.
Maria and Steph are the seed planters. They really are, and they do such a wonderful job.
And we see eye to eye. Literally, Maria and I at 5'1".
Mike Ekman might actually be a monk.
Deep in the BIC and in knowledge and faith.
He's our kind of philosopher in training.
He's very thoughtful, which concerns me because I wonder what he thinks of the rest of us.
He adds a really great dynamic to our staff.
He's got a tender spirit.
But he also has a great passion for the church.
Quiet.
Reserved.
He thinks deep.
His ability to go into a really kind of awkward situation,
Mike is like the living Beatitudes with his time.
situations where people are hurting and need care.
Sitting beside somebody as they're dying by a hospital bed isn't too flashy, but it's Christ-like. About as Christ-like as it gets.
That is for somebody with a heart for it.
The right guy at the right time just like walked in the door.
We really need that on our staff.
God placed him here.
He's so fun.
Kristin Everly, sweetest girl in the office. Sorry, other girls.
She is such a sweetheart.
She is just so easy to work with.
Really talented, gifted, pushing herself outside of her comfort zone for the kingdom.
She's steady.
We all have perceptions, of accountants and what they're like.
She's our numbers girl.
Yeah, Kristin is our accountant.
Keeps us accountable.
Energetic and funny.
She demands things from us that we don't even know what they are.
When you think of an artist and you think of organization, I fit every stereotype. I try to do the best I can because I just adore Kristin.
She's so flexible. Whatever we need done, she does it.
But the receipts better add up. The math better add up.
She will track you down for a receipt if need be.
She wants us to do great at our jobs. Supports us so well.
She runs the ship.
She runs the whole thing.
She has like a Swiss Army knife of a human being.
You have a question, she has an answer.
Whatever we need done in the church, she just jumps right in and helps.
Kind of takes charge, of the front.
She is loving and delightful to be around.
And she is very dedicated. So much so that my children are convinced she lives here.
She's the super glue. She's not just school glue. She's not Elmer's.
Ann Miller is always moving.
My other abusive older sister. Much worse, traumatic events, nightmares.
What people might not know about Anne, though, is that she's an instigator.
I love her.
She's an instigator, that one.
Please don't hurt me, Ann.
So no one gets past her.
She just puppeteers this entire church.
I don't know if she has a Fitbit, but she's racking up the steps.
There is some jumping and jiving going on at this church, and nothing gets past her. She's an amazing woman.
But she's awesome.
We are very lucky to have Anne.
Melissa's the newbie.
New kid on the block.
She is new, but she's already a go-getter.
Love getting to know her.
Great energy.
Definitely left her mark.
Always friendly.
I mean, if you think about the tip of the spear, right? If you think about the first person somebody's going to see, could get any better than that, right?
Wants you to just feel like you're so welcome.
A whiz on the computer.
Some hurdles there for her to understand these people that she's working with.
An asset already.
Wonderful addition.
Really, I don't think we could have found a nicer person to be our front line of the office.
She's a huge help, a real blessing.
Where did this come from?
Love Brock Lolly.
What do you say about Brock Lolly while he's sitting in the room?
I love working with Brock.
He's not afraid even to wear like 2 scarves at once.
Guy in the office who leans in and whispers.
He does tend to be on the extreme with his attire.
He walks with, sort of strut.
The man's cute.
He's got a great heart. I love talking with him.
Impeccable fashion sense.
The man of fashion.
A little bit of the peacock effect.
Scarves.
We're getting used to it.
Talented, creative, fun. Is that over the top enough? Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
I don't play an instrument, but I might have to just so I can do something with the guitars that are in my space all the time.
Handwriting. I now speak Brockese. I can read it. I can understand it.
At ease in any situation. He can hang out with the knitters here. He is comfortable anywhere. Serving in war. Brave in war and in fashion. It's an amazing combination right there.
Really fine, respectful human being.
That's not on the cutting room floor.
I promise I'll pay you later.
Gotta love him.
What's actually really, really cool about working in Encounter Church is you just get to see like such a variety box of the way that God gifted people and how those things come together.
Everyone genuinely, I think, wants each other and each other's ministries to succeed.
I don't think people know how fun everybody is. We have a really good time.
It's a great dynamic. We hire well.
I like that a lot.
That is a shabby scarf.
What am I doing? Just draping?
Everything, it all works out.
Really? The whole outfit works?
It's not really even a scarf, is it?
There we go. You've definitely increased my